Yo, another great. I don't know what it is about this fucking. I really do need to get a new headphone. This like right piece makes it seem like it's not even it. Odd. Happy Monday, anyways. We were going to play games on Saturday and Sunday, but then I got like balls deep into Rising. Not the case. Anyways, I also played Escape the Backrooms this weekend. I didn't realize that I'd be a big fan of for some reason I'm like I need for I don't know why, but usually I haven't streamed. Probably fucked. Test. All right, we're good. So I didn't realize how big of a fan I was. Even though in like real life, like when there's abandoned buildings, the thought of like going in there and just looking around for some reason really piques my interest. So it makes sense that I like the back rooms. I've played them before. I've played some like demos, probably like 2 or so, but I hate playing scary games, so there's that. Anyways, when it's someone else plays with me, however, not so scary. So played this, got fucking hooked. Even though the game, there are parts where it's just like, I don't want to play this anymore. But after I did beat it, I then went on like a fucking downward spiral, like a rabbit hole of just watching nothing but backrooms. I'm not gonna watch this like whole video.
My bones are too weak.
But then
You'll
I
be fine.
like this
Just
thing
keep
got
your arms close and tuck your knees like this.
This thing got like on
No
YouTube.
thanks.
Like maybe you'll like this. And so when I watch this video is like, how long is it? There's no ways. Is it an actual? I was gonna say an hour. It's 35 minutes long. But I was like, I don't know who the fuck did this animation and everything, but they must have put a lot of fucking time into doing this. And basically the person just like animated the back rooms of like all these different rooms and like all these like as if there was like multiple people back there. And so they just went about animated it that way, and it looks exactly like a backroom thing. The shit was so dope. And then it's basically just that, and it's just a whole like, hey me, how's it going? Just like a whole like little animation. They're showing like the back rooms. I watched this whole fucking thing. I was hooked.
Yo,
that's actually my
way.
favorite part. I'm not watching the whole video anyways, so. That was like my favorite part, that rotating thing that they're about to show. And then I realized that I guess this person is like the godfather of back rooms. He did not invent it, but I think he is the reason for like the whole horror aspect of the back rooms. That's all this fucking dude does, is just make back rooms lore. Which is still surprised that he did one 3 days ago, considering the one after that was like a year, but he's been doing this shit for like ever. And then so I got hooked into watching all these fucking videos, for most of them anyways. And then of course I watched the game theory dude, and then I watched him talk about the back rooms. I got hooked. Also, so I just got back from a hike, literally. Like I just got done eating. When I was on my hike, I saw this sign, and look at that. At the bottom, it says all war. And when I saw it at first, I had to take like a second glance. I was like, is my PTSD like kicking into effect? I was like, what the fuck? I was like, that's not what they say. I was like, that's not what stop signs say. So then I looked back and I saw that all war. I was like, that shit usually say. And then I saw the next one, it said all way. And I was like, what little tricky bitch did that? I actually like it. We should just go around and change them all. I bet nobody would actually notice. I think the only reason I noticed is because I was walking past it. Home. This game is a survivor's like. Why is all this shit open? Oh, it's because I searched for Escape from Backrooms and I already uninstalled it. But this game is a survivor's like, except The difference is instead of controlling one person, you control 2 people. Let me plug in a controller for this. This might be the only game that I've ever played that actually is forced. The game will say something like highly recommended to controller, and I'm like, yeah, go fuck yourself. This one, however, no recommendation. Must. However, and so at first I was like, dude, fuck this game. How dare they take away my freedom? After I tested it out, of course, to make sure that I wanted to play it, I was like, you definitely need a controller for this. So you're controlling 2 different people at the same time. And the way that you attack, at least at first, your basic attack, is that you fire a projectile between you and your other self. So in order to kill stuff, obviously, they need to be between you and the other person you're controlling. We'll get to it here soon enough. I don't know what it is. With old age, I think my hearing would get worse. All these games, volume is always so fucking turned up that I gotta crank the shit down. At least 80, probably even more. It's not even like my Windows volume is that high. It's at like 20%. I don't know what it is. Maybe my hearing is bad. Maybe most people don't have this shit. I would assume most people have this shit. There's no way they got it. Maybe it is a lot. Just like how they jack with my fucking sensitivity because of controller players. All right. New game. Get to it.
Bing bong.
Bing bong.
Volume is always jacked.
Second I hear that, I just can't wait for the C3. But those...
I think 20% equals 100%.
All right, cool. Because that's what I have it at. And when I get up in the morning, like when I first get on my computer, I have to put it to like 15.
10 equals 50.
Because it feels like it's like yelling at me. So I'm like, I have to 15, and then as the day progresses, I'm like, put it back to 20. But in these games, that should be loud. But talking about my Impossible Burger that I ate, for anybody who doesn't know, it is a fucking plant-based burger, no meat. Which, I don't know why they make it look like meat. It makes no fucking sense. It's not like a vegetarian's gonna... And what are the off chances that someone who eats meat actually eat? The only reason I ate it was because it was on the end of the aisle, which means it's like really on sale. $5 off whatever the original price was. Of course I had. I let the in aisle always choose what I'm going to eat for the next like 2 weeks. So anyways, back to it. So I get it. It really doesn't taste much like anything. However, there is a hint of like it just not being good, but not so strong to where I wouldn't eat it. Back in the day, I used to eat bologna sandwiches. Not because I really like bologna, but because I couldn't really taste bologna, and I love mustard. So I'd put mustard on there, and it really was just a way to not taste the meat, so I could just taste mustard. So I've been trying to put random shit on this burger to make it taste better. And then it dawned on me yesterday, mustard. I fucking poured some mustard on that stuff. The bad part is you do have to do it in little bites. You can't be taking like big bites out of that or even half of a bite out of that shit because it doesn't taste good that way. All bites with a good amount of mustard. Then it goes back to tasting like something that's worth eating. All right, back to playing. Check and check. I can't wait for my eyes to be cross-eyed or be like fish. Or it's just like from one side to the next. All right. Every time I go on my hike, I just assume that there's going to be, well, usually it's in the mornings. I usually go in the mornings, so going in the afternoon really not something I've done before. But when you go in the mornings, there's usually like, I go, and when I say morning, I mean like early. What is this? I mean like early. So when I get there, like the bums are coming out of the woods because it's a park. It's like a big wood area. Like just there's multiple hiking paths you can take. I think the biggest one's like 30 miles long. So when you get there early in the morning, the bums are like coming out of the woods. So it used to be like when I would get there in the morning, the bums would like it. I don't know what it is about them, but when they sit down anywhere, it's almost like trash just falls out of them. Cause you'll be like, I'll be like just sitting there hiking by, and where they're sitting on the ground, there's just like fucking trash and debris all over the place. And it's not like they were like sleeping there. They just sat down for a second. Anyways, I thought it would be worse when I was going there today, but somehow I didn't see one of them. But like I said, it was like, I did start at like 12. I don't think they like the sunlight too much. Plus those are peak hours to be inside, in town begging for money. I guess if they needed to get out of the sun. All right. The thing is the first time I played this game, I actually did better than I thought I was going to. But if there's anything I know, I'm very good at playing the game the first time around, and then after that, it's GG. Ooh, I need to do my best to not keep them from each other. I can't really tell. For a second there, I was like, is that XP like the bar going down? Increase the damage of ability. I saw. Hits enemies by any abilities. Cause the target to bleed. I'm a bleeder. Just do damage. This might be like one of those things where I just like, if it's blue, like I just get it based off rarity. If it's common and there's like a blue or something, take that shit. If there's a purple, take it over blue, and then if there's a legendary, just take that shit. And then from there, we pretend like we know what we're doing. And we crit damage. Increase crit damage change by 8%, or I mean, if you don't get hit, more health. The logical approach. I played just enough to get an idea of what was going on in this game. I think there might be like persistent upgrades, but I like quit the exact second it asked. Fires multiple shots. Like how many times do I have to? Vulnerable and gain. Are you fucking kidding me? I gotta like look. Anyways. That's gonna be difficult. Wait. I gotta hold this shit too. I wonder if there's like an auto. I really just made this shit like 10 times harder. Especially considering I'm not even using the saw blade correctly. Hang on. See if we can get like an auto. I mean, it said press button. Fucking moron. Move! I don't think there's a dash. How hard? Fuck getting the gun, dude. I think we wait until we're better at the game before we do that. That was a bad idea. I don't want a gun. Hang on. Can I just like auto fire? Is that a choice? Probably not. I can't remember what bumper means. I really did not want that machine gun. Let that be known. Try to go get that mortar. This game, I like it. Not going to lie. I like the difficulty level. They should definitely, I don't know, well, I haven't really shot a lot, but the guns should do like a lot of business. The amount that you have to pay attention to get a gun work. Oh, get out of there. Cause you have to like aim, cause you have to aim it. I guess you could just do this and move the other guy. But, oh, and you have to hold it. That's not cool. So like you have to, maybe you just aim the one when he's away and then move. Grenades sound super cool. Assuming that's for shooting it. Okay, we're not grabbing the gun anymore. That takes too many brain cells for me to accomplish anything. Ever rebuild the pods, your souls will be transferred on death. I have installed the upgrade station. Proceed to the transform collected souls into upgrades and weapons. Victory. 10 minutes. I don't know what it is, dude, but the people that I be watching on Twitch, mostly Soda and Lyric, really it's Soda's fault. That motherfucker for like the last 6 months has really not played. On Saturdays, usually when he plays a bunch of like random games, he hasn't done that shit in like 6 months. But then I have to depend on Lyric. The games he been playing, I was like, I don't give a shit about. I was like, I need to find a new person. And I was like, I don't know how to go about doing that. But I always have myself. Instead of making it a day event, it's an almost an everyday event. Can I actually upgrade shit? What does this do? That we can. All blade that is thrown back. Or is this me picking different weapons? Increase damage ability. Available souls. What happens if I take thunder? Or what's going on? Do I just like not pick something? Did I just get a new weapon? Is that what happened here? Maybe? To be honest, not 100% sure what happened. But something definitely happened. Alright. No guns. No extra triggering of abilities. No thank you. Let's try the hammer out. Here we know what the saw blade be doing. I do like... Okay, now I understand. I do like... This seems like easier than the blade almost. Even though it's like the same shit. Maybe I'm just making it up in my head. Probably because you don't really need them to be in between. It's gotta be somewhat. One at a time. I mean, it's blue. So I don't know how I say no to that. Get away. These things are afraid they're gonna like disappear. I also don't know if these people are on like a time limit, like these units, or it's like they just want you to kill it. Like once you kill, the next ones come. It's not like the other ones are gonna show up until they're dead type shit. I don't really see a timer. I do see the bar. I do not want a gun. You bitch. The action's not too bad. I can get that to work. What button am I supposed to press for protection? There we go. I was like, I don't know why they didn't make it the same button, but then I was like, right after that, I was like, well, if you had a gun and protection, you can't hit the same button. Epic. The ability applies a fragile, allowing ability hitting the enemy attack, dealing extra damage. 0 to 3. At 100%. How much more damage that be? But not for sure how much damage it's doing in general. Maybe the saw blade was it. It was just easier for me to like keep them in between. Where now I not only have to focus on my people. I thought that was gonna kill him. Not only do I have to focus on my people, I gotta focus where the fuck are they hitting? Hammer size. Let's turn the sound up. Head. It is a little low. We gotta watch out. For some reason, this thing doesn't go 0 to 100. I think 300 was probably the max. We gotta go kill that thing. That better not be like changing. I accidentally hit a button. Believe it or not. I think best bet, just get rid of the mortar. Then try to figure out things from there. Also, remember we do have a shield. A shield is much easier to remember than shooting a gun. Place a static beam. I like it. Enemies hit by any ability are tagged, triggering a burst of damage after a short tagged. Get a fence. Sounds cool. Nice. And then we just so then we just work around the fence. How much health do I have? I'm guessing the bar is like when that's full, we're gonna be like facing an elite or a boss, some type. But we just need to play around our gate. The thing is I don't press for the gate to go down. It's just random. No ability. Not because it's purple, but because that's what I actually want to do. Alright, let's see if we can fight this fat bastard. I tried to watch the movie Crow, the new one, not the old one. Oh! Last night, I was like, I'll give it a chance, dude. Just thinking about it got me dead. Did not like it. In the original movie, it takes like 5-10 minutes tops for them to explain about his girlfriend dying and then him going on like a murderous rampage for the rest of the movie. That movie took like half the time to try to build up to this shit. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. If they're taking half the time to build up to something, you know what that means? It only has half the time to kill people. Fuck that. This just unlocks new abilities. The fire that nearby. Found. Shoot out killers. Distance blast. I don't want to do button stuff. That is for sure. Fuck buttons. That. This sounds cool. Oh, I don't have any souls. I've changed my mind. I think we might go back to the saw blade. But yeah, I tried to watch it. I think I got 10 minutes in and I passed out. And then when I woke up, I was like, how long does it take for this bitch to die? And so I skipped forward and it was still like halfway and she's still talking. I'm like, how does it take you half the movie to build up like some kind of connection so that way the audience is like, oh no, he really loved this shit. And then not only that, but in the actual movie a long time ago, Crow, he was like married to this chick and he's been married to her for like quite some time. And that's when they like rape her and kill her. In this movie, he literally just met this chick. I'm like, I feel like they go out of their way to make these movies like worse on purpose. So even when they built up to it, I'm like, why does he even really give a shit about this woman? It's just some chick he happened to meet who then died. And what, now he's going to go on a murderous rampage? Some people should just not make movies. Increase the critical damage and chance. I did see where people where someone, at least a person, which I mean anybody could do, trying to say that Concord was actually a really good game and people didn't want it to go away. That could just be bait though. Seems like a lot more damage. Maybe we keep with the damage. Let's just try to get our basic thing working. The fuck? Viper? There we go. I think we're getting somewhere. My brain was malfunctioning. But was I still on the case of... Oh no, we're talking about Concord's dumbass. But technically anybody could write that. You can have one person write that and then they make like it's a big deal when really it's not anything. Crits. Does that mean my saw blade is an ability? It must. I did also see that Ubisoft, I think it was Ubisoft, that they were trying to have like some hostile takeover, or because they were trying to go public or some shit. I'm assuming that went nowhere. But I can't wait to see how the next Assassin's Creed goes. I mean, people already don't like it. But maybe, just maybe, they'll change everybody's mind. Normal. I don't know why it irks me so. Wait, what's this? It's an... I think we just do that. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to do as I said. Let's just keep up in this. I don't know why, but I always get a good laugh out of those woke games that for some reason make the chicks uglier than they actually look in real life. I also saw another one where some overweight chick was talking about LGBTQ people being in like a speed running team for Diablo and how they should add them to the group. And then she was like talking about how she was showing like a barbarian chick. She was like, she's so beautiful. And then someone countered her by saying, yeah, it looks a lot like you. Got mad because the barbarian chick obviously is like thick. I usually find that funny. The ability applies a fragile, yes. Still counts for my saw blade. Even though if we go hammer, I know for a fact they're not gonna make me do anything that's ability. Didn't we get a shield though? Maybe we didn't. Is it me or is this a different person? I don't remember fighting this person before. Trying to keep an eye on fucking everybody. On both your players. Kind of difficult. I thought there was a wall dividing that area over there. Kind of difficult. You got like, it's like you got one eye looking at one and one on the other. Let's be real. I'm gonna die anyways. Getting an extra health ain't gonna really help much. However, if we can kill them before I get hit, need to find a way to get into here. That would be perfect. The other part that sucks for weekend reasons about playing games is now that it's football season, preoccupies a bit of my time. I was like, I would read that, but I'm hoping fucking C3PO reads it for me. Please, C3PO, help me. It's a long-ass paragraph. I feel like that was any other paragraphs. Get mad.
Imagine a full LGBTQIA plus raid squad in WoW. 5% left on the boss. A team member accidentally misgenders the tank. AA and wipe.
I also saw another meme where, like, you know, in these games where they're like type A and type B because they don't want to call them male and female. And then someone was like, well, why do you need a type A and type B? Why don't you just have one type? They're like, if it's the same no matter what, why the fuck do you even have two types? But that just reminds me of, like, I think there was like a major tournament where they had like women. It might have been League where they had women go against dudes. They got like fucking annihilated. Equally funny. I think we keep, let's go Doom. I feel like with the problem about talking through the level up system is forgetting where the fuck your characters are. I think the Saw Blade.
Just like how bisexual refers to two genders.
I never actually thought about that. How funny. Getting played by their own system. I'm really surprised that these companies actually go for this whole woke shit. I really thought companies were just all about money. The fact that the woke stuff is literally like losing them money, and lots of it, is fucking crazy. Especially considering I believe Ubisoft told their shareholders that Assassin's Creed was going to do very well. And then I think they equally asked for proof, but they didn't really give any. They're just like, trust us. Low. I like that. Part of me hopes that it does well. I do like the fact that
Their own alphabet is a white male, apparently.
that it's like a ninja. I wish it was like a true ninja, but a ninja all the same. So part of me is like, it would be cool for it to do well, but I really want it to like suck. Just to see Ubisoft just fucking go down in flames, and then maybe they get rid of wokeness altogether. Probably not though. I'm gonna fucking die. I think there was also something saying about how fuck me, dude. I think this is the longest we lasted. Ubisoft was like trying to hire people. However, there was talking about how you had to couldn't basically be a straight person. And then people were all like talking about how they should, like, if you are, you should go and try to get a job. Discriminate against you, like sue the shit out of them. Because it basically said, like, they straightforward about no straight people. I would assume that by this point in time, Ubisoft is already like infected. The virus has already planted itself. They're fucked. There ain't no going back. Whenever you see a locked icon, it means you're still in the demo. Thank you. I understand. I also feel like when you play V Rising, that game doesn't feel like a kind of game that you play by yourself. Like when you go fight the boss, maybe it's supposed to be like super hard, but you never feel like you have the gear that you need to be facing that person. Whirlwind randomly. I try. Wait, do I have? Yeah, I do. Then the other one. What's? Oh, because I unlocked all the ones for tier 1, which allowed me to have tier 2. Not yet. Understand. I keep my goddamn eyes. Anyone who feels fight until oppressors. I mean, that.
My honest conclusion is that anyone who feels oppressed won't be satisfied until they are the oppressors.
Telling straight people that they can't get a job, they be oppressing. They do more damage for their cause than they ever do help it. I don't think the entire time I've ever grown up and I saw like a female take a lead that I was ever like thought anything about it. Now that they've pushed their agenda so hard, like you see a female, and even though like the first thing I think of is like, oh, here we fucking go. After I'm like, I liked it better when the woke people didn't try to insert themselves into shit, and then I could just take things for what they were. All played. I was like, what movie did I try to watch recently that was shit? And I was like, ah, yes, bro. I'm really waiting for Deadpool. I think there's another movie I've been waiting on. Not coming to me. I think I thought about the whole female thing because I saw that there was like a scary movie coming out. However, every person in the movie is a female, and I'm like, I don't do chicks like watching scary movies? I can tell you for a fact, Caitlin doesn't. She fucking hates it. When it gets to like October time, because I really like watching horror movies, she allows us to watch one a week, so I gotta pick like a good one. And trust me, she does not like it one bit. She usually goes to sleep and then has nightmares. But I just assumed that chicks really didn't like scary movies or scary things in general. But when I saw that, I was like, maybe I'm wrong. No grenades. I want anything that I don't have to hit a button. That would be perfect. I also saw that someone tried to kill Trump again. I have a feeling it might not be the last time. At least the Secret Service was more competent this time around. This poison. Anytime I see green, I think poison, and then I get a hard on. Grenades. Just there we go. Fuck aiming. Let's just have grenades pop off everywhere. What the hell is that? What the fuck did that do? I've never seen that before. Give me some like blue stuff. Stop actually having to aim at these things. Imagine we get to the point where we just got shit that fires off around us, and then we just turn this into a Survivors like where I'm just controlling two people. Can't bleed. See how it goes. That way we can hit people, but we really don't have to like concentrate. I can't tell if the weapons spawn different people or different rounds just go differently, or maybe I'm just blind and I'm too busy talking / not really paying attention. What is the blue giving me? Can I see the
Not
thing
a
on
good look. If the shooters were confident Harris would win, you wouldn't need to shoot the guy.
Plus, they can't hire somebody better. That's the best you can get. I mean, that one dude was close. From what they said, they were trying to like shoot the guy, and then he had like 180 and take the shot. So that was a pretty good fucking shot. This dude, on the other hand, no longer has the element of surprise. I did see that Dick Cheney was like on the side of Kamala Harris. I was like, that can't be. I would assume that the people who are on the Democratic side, some of them are all against genocide and fucking Palestine. So having Dick Cheney on there, that dude loves blowing shit up. That's like quite the opposite. I always watch. I always go to like everyone's feed.
Mr. War himself, lol.
Reddit subpage. So obviously Hassan's on there. They don't like that. They're not a fan. They equally hate Kamala Harris. I'm like, this is funny. The funny thing is about Hassan's Reddit, those people in there are actually like more reasonable than I give them credit for. Probably because they're always talking shit about Kamala, and for some reason I thought I would go in there and that wouldn't actually be the case. Fragile, of course. Why would we go 1 when we can go 2? And then every time I look at Forson's subreddit, I'm like, it's almost like this is where like racist people go to just hang out. Could some of them be joking? Maybe. All of them? Not a chance of it. I think they hide behind the cloak of joke. But boy, do they love the N-word, and boy, do they love Hitler. I shouldn't have said that word. Fuck. Well, if I get banned on TikTok, sorry. God damn it, dude. Tired from my hike. My brain doesn't have what it needs to process that information. I've already got banned for like a week for saying that word. There's no one here. I forgot where it was. We'll be fine.
I think most are just kids wanting to be edgy.
True. Like I always tell myself, even when I was a kid, I never really had the urge to just shout out the N-word or praise the guy I said. So it's part of being edgy / also being slightly racist. Hiding behind the edginess. So if someone called him out, they can be like, I'm just trying to be edgy. It would be funny though to get called out and then they're like, yeah, pretty much. Now that would be funny. At least to own it. The thing is now I actually want to play backroom games more often. However,
also remember, autists just don't care.
True that as well. I also, so when I watch YouTube videos or just go through Reddit in general, I always like read comments because most of the time they make me laugh. However, when you go about reading comments, you open yourself up to MRs. And so I can only read so many comments before I'm like, my brain starts rotting. And some people they're just too stupid that it's like, and then there's like a part of me that almost wants to respond, but I'm like, dude, that would make you worse than they are. I would be disappointed in myself if I actually responded to that stupid shit. I was watching, like, I think the most recent one is I was watching someone do a stand-up routine. It was like a TikTok video, so it was like maybe 2 minutes. Anyways, the joke was pretty much that the dude was doing stand-up, so his sister watched him do stand-up. Like, so you're telling me that people go to work, then on their free time come and watch you do your job? Like, yeah. And then he tells her, and he's like, you know, I could do my job, and then I would have so much free time that I could actually come and watch you do your job. And so then she like calls him lazy, and he's like, yeah, you're right. He's like, Usain Bolt. He's like, yeah. He's like, you know, who's lazier than me? He's like, Usain Bolt. He only clocks in for 10 seconds. And then of course, everyone laughs. The second comment that I read on that post is like, someone's all like, you don't understand how much time that he has to put in before all those races. That's just him. Like, that's just the 10 seconds that he has to run. There's so much more put into it. I'm like, I can't fucking stand these dumbass people. No shit. Why do you think everybody's laughing? But they do it from the standpoint of like trying to be smart. They're like, actually, you're like, I've never seen anybody like, well, I see it all the time, where people say stuff to try to come off across like being smart, but really they're just like a fucking idiot. I'm just like, part of me wants to go on there and be like, dude, you are a fucking idiot. But then there's the actual part of me that's like, you would never catch me putting some shit like that. You can't reason with an idiot. It's impossible. So by talking to an idiot, you're only making yourself dumber. Reduce enemy move speed. I think getting 2 more points in my health. I mean, usually I don't pick health, so maybe that's how you win. Nice. I still don't know what these... I made it to the end. What the blue stuff's for. It's definitely not Scion. I was thinking Lord of the Rings, the eye. Now that Scion's stuck in my fucking brain, I'm never gonna get it. It's close to that though. Okay, Dead Rock. Dead Root, I meant to say. Of course. The funny thing is that I asked Ruthie, Andy, and Kaylin if they wanted to play V Rising since it was free. And then Andy talked him out of it because he said it was stupid. And I was like, oh. At that point in time, I hadn't played it. I actually didn't think it was that bad. When you count the price to fun ratio, it's hard to be free. I mean, some things can't be a waste of time, but that game was fun for the time being. However, I feel like a lot of work. At the point where we're at, a lot of work was going to be needed in order to proceed. Unfortunately. The good thing though is so lately I haven't really been able to watch anyone on Twitch wise because they haven't been playing fucking games that I really want to watch. Good news is though, it's getting close to October, which since I like horror stuff, I equally like watching horror games. And so ATP is one of the streamers that I truly like. So I've just been going through his shit and watching him play old PS2 games. However, he likes playing like shit games. And by shit games, I mean games that literally look like shit and run like shit. That's like his specialty. Ooh. Do they share life, my dude? Anyways, that's his stick, is that he plays like really shit horror games for the most part. Sometimes they don't have to be horror. That's what, and they're always fun to watch. They're so bad. Like I say, you don't have to, like the game itself that you're playing doesn't have to be good. You just have to be entertaining. And ATP is good at being entertaining. For a game, and because he plays a bunch of games that barely even work. Like it's like a struggle to get to the end due to the difficult level of the game actually performing like it's supposed to. And then anytime, I don't know if it's really just like part of his stick that every time he plays like a AAA game, like the last one he tried to play was Wukong, plays it for like an hour and then refunds it and says that it's fucking trash. And then after that, we'll play a game that basically barely even runs. He's like, this shit's fun. I can't tell if that's part of his stick or if he actually thinks that Wukong is trash. I think it might be a little bit of both. Hard mode. We did it. I'm definitely not going to go hard mode. I think I should go on to a different game. My goal is to play games to see if they're good enough and then add them to a list. You know what I like about this game? Not having to pay attention. Still win it. But you know what upgrade we got? We got health. And we won. Who would have guessed? All right. I like it. I'll put it on the list. Power overwhelming. Oh, that's right. I was like, what the hell is this? I like Backrooms so much. I guess the best is the animation. I was like, dude, if they make a movie about it, I'd watch it. Just like how they make escape room movies. It doesn't matter if like they would have to like escape room movies would have to be extremely bad for me not to watch. That's how much I don't care about how bad it is. I remember watching one that was pretty fucking bad. I still finished it. I forgot what we came here. All right, that was fun. See what is next on the list. Oh, is it? What did I do? Just tab out? Sounds about right. Dude, I'm telling you. Since I went on that hike, my body has used all its energy to get myself there and back home. That there's no more energy left to go to my brain. One of these days I'll play this demo. This demo looks like shit. I really want to play one day after I played the casting of Frank Stone. I really want to play these like games that are similar to that, like The Bunker. However, that's not the one I want to start off on. Where's the one I actually want to start off on? Not for broadcast. I always think it's not safe for broadcast. I want to start off on that one. And then we got another one that's like really fucking stupid. Press X to die. This one looks like super garbage. But it could be funny. But we'll start here, and I know I'll go there. These two didn't really cost much.
BRB.
This shit didn't cost much of anything. So I was like, I'll play those. All right, on to our next demo, though. What do I want to play? We could. This mystery game, like a Chinese game, it's only open their time zone for China. I can never play this game. Every time I try to like launch it, because I forget that it's like time zone China. So every time I launch it, I just launch it during my time, and then it, of course, it's not running. Not only that, but the shit is in Chinese. I literally had to, usually when it's Chinese, I can get out of the start menu and play the game. I literally had to download an app on my phone so that I could hold it up and it would tell me what the Chinese was saying, or what the, I guess you would just say Mandarin. But whatever it was saying so that I would understand that it was telling me that the server was not up and it would be up in like a couple hours. Also, another gripe. We'll play 45. Another gripe that I had was this is what happened when you switch subjects. Your brain can only hold so much information. What was I thinking about? On that subject, what the fuck were we talking about? Oh yeah, so I played this game before, and then they were asking me to play it again because they made a bunch of changes. And I was like, okay, well, we'll send you the key when it gets close to the playtest time. All right. So today, I was gonna say Monday. Today, I look at my email and I see that they emailed me. I was like, oh, okay, playtest. I click on it. I see the date. The date says that the playtest was on Saturday. I was like, what the fuck? So I was like, well, when did they send me the key? And then they sent me the key Saturday morning. I was like, you can't send me the key the same day you want me to play it. You expect me to fucking check my email on a weekend? You're out of your fucking mind. At least if you did it like 2 days before, like during the weekday, I would have got it and would have been like Saturday. They put it on the same day. I was like, these fucking morons. Obviously, I didn't play it. What is up with these people doing playtests that are like only in a certain time frame? I don't know who the fuck started this. I think the first one I played was like Skyvale or something. They need to do away with that shit. Like Deadlock? Why the fuck is Deadlock even on a time thing? We'll be playing that shit like nonstop. I also saw another picture of David. I thought that dude was like a little on the chunkier side. That dude looks like he's built like a fucking brick house. His old age is actually like doing well for him. He looks like he goes to the gym like every day. Abandoned. Let's do a new one. So basically, this is a roguelike. You do get cards. You shall see the rest. Are you sure? Yes. They're not letting me abandon? Okay. It's a demo. Did we already go through this shit? This is not the actual game part. Okay, so it's done all this stuff for me. I don't have any money, so I already bought it. We'll get to the part where you actually kill shit. Doesn't look like the same map that they had me on last time. Like a heal. Doesn't sound necessary. That looks like you're buying something, but doesn't sound necessary. I don't know why they just don't draw that shit. It's not like I'm actually picking. Anyways, the way that this game works, you have 4 energy. Most of these games give you 3. This game gives you 4. And the way that it works is that here's the energy you spend. The bottom left is how much damage you do. This is the first action that will take place. So we'll shoot 16 at him first. Now this person is shooting me with 7. I hold a bullet in the chamber that is close to 7, which we have silver bullet. Then when he tries to shoot me, it will be null and void. So I will take no damage as long as that bullet is in the chamber. Stop being an idiot. So, and obviously some of these bullets have a special trait. The enemy gets burning. Burning increases damage caused. I probably should have put this here and then this here. We're gonna have to put the silver bullet in. All right. So basically, we want to shoot twice and then hold. For that, the 100. Shit. And then holster actually like ends your turn. Now watch. Now he'll try to shoot us. We shouldn't take any damage. They call it parrying. Parrying. I might be brain dead. Cool. Oh, parry. I don't even know why they have to ask me. I'm assuming that later they're going to make that to where you pick cards. Why else would they have me do that? It seems we can keep burning. Hit him with that. There are rumors that All those bullets. What's this? Reserve? What the fuck is reserve mean anyways? I think that adds... Oh, that's right. We got to keep it in. I forgot. So this one works. It'll give us +1 energy. However, it has to stay in the gun. So the second it's not in the gun anymore, thank God he's not shooting me, it will no longer work. So next time we should have 5 out of 4, which we don't. Yes, we do. Okay, we just got it. But it does hit for 7. I was gonna say who cares about fire, but it's doing more than most. Sure. Do we have big? 2? We're just gonna fire all our bullets, and then we'll have like a bullet in the end. Okay. To help parry some of the damage. Obviously, it doesn't equal out. So unfortunately, I will take damage. JK. Okay. When I shot him, I was like, shouldn't he be taking more damage? Good. Every time I see some shit like that, I always think that it's like, choose one. That's the first time my brain's ever been like, you don't have to. Destroy both bullets next to this. How about not? Carousel. Whenever this rotates into the slot that it was originally placed, draw 1 card and all bullets in the revolver have +3 damage. Whenever this rotates the slot it was originally placed. How do you get it past? Like when the bullet is in the chamber, how do you get to go to the next round? I don't understand how it works. Maybe we would get it and just try to check it out. This bullet can't be placed in slot 3. Return the bullet in slot 3 to your hand. Let's see if we can like somehow figure that out. I mean, obviously, you must be able to skip it going in the chamber, or it wouldn't make any effing sense. Instead of turning right, the revolver turns left. That would put it back in. Sounds like what I need to take. When parrying with a bullet that is reinforced, no damage will come through, even if the bullet's damage value is smaller. All other bullets get +5 damage as long as leader's bullet in the revolver. That way we can get it synergizing with the one we just done. Okie dokie. We can't remember if we discard our hand. Who cares at the moment? See what we draw. Big bullet for 2. Are we really gonna shoot this person and then take the damage? Doesn't sound like artisan. Just use it. So we take the 9. A lot of damage. So it does 150%. We'll heal later. Alright, so you do keep the shit in your hand. That's good to know. Alright, so if we do this, instead of turning right, do this. Right? This is how this works. So if I shoot, and then if I shoot, this goes back. Draw 1 card and all bullets in the revolver gain +3. Whenever this rotates into... This is going to be more difficult than I thought. Well, fuck. Okay. Unfortunate. Definitely should big bullet. Could gain reserve. Not bad. However, what is that? 24? I don't think we can kill him yet. Go ahead. Yeah, here we go. Put you here. I mean, might as well shoot you. You're for some reason not doing anything. I don't know why that is. But whatever, we take our wins. Okay, we can kill him. I forgot that they could parry, even though they're not. I didn't see them. I didn't see that they had a bullet. I mean, obviously they're doing something. That's on me. Put that there, big. I mean, the dude's dead. Probably should have did that in the opposite direction, but I mean, the motherfucker's dead. Who cares? Poison. How do I say that? Deal 8 damage to target enemies while in revolver on turn. Poison people. By B. Enemy has more than 50% health for 6 more damage. We can heal. Not bad. Plus max health or heal for 2. Max. My health actually go up through 7. Maybe. 42 sounded like a lot. For my ass getting hit like one time. Obviously I'm gonna poison you. That's just to do IB. Seem to be doing really anything. Didn't even parry. How do you still have 10 on your? Oh, because you haven't added it yet. Gotcha. Basically, we want whenever this rotates into slot, this rotates in the slot it was original. Basically, we want to shoot like this. So we want this. Problem is that we need to shoot once. Then we just let it be. Because we wanted to add the next turn. Not this one. Poison, of course. Probably should have put that bullet first, but here we are. Making the same fucking mistakes we always do. I also should have put poison in there. Oh, we can do this though. Alright, shoot. Nice. However, missing. We hold off. All bullets. But it's not gonna. Does it keep? I wanna parry. Parry the attack. Not bad, not bad. So if we turn it back. What happens if I try to like, if I don't, they're gonna parry back damage. Obviously is not great. That's why we put big bullet. I don't have big bullet. We go silver. Pull off one. Fine. You can still shoot. I forgot. I mean, at this point in time, we're just like having fun. Should have put the bullet in there first, but you know, here we are. Making mistakes. Now we have 5. All right, now we can just like blast it. Shoot him. Good is dead. You can replace this with any card out of your hand. You don't have to pay for it. Just in case. You can replace this card with any other, so it's it. Alright. I've had my time with this. This is the bad part about deleting most of my energy before the day, before I start streaming. There's a chance that I might not give. How do we, there we go. It's allowed time. It is possible. Get with the remove from demo. What else do we want to try out? Could do skeleton dungeon. We could try that out. Try underboard. Underboard. Sure. Other. Okay. Let's give it a go. Boom, ba doom, boom, ba doom, ba doom, boom. I can feel. I sleep well though. That is a true fact. Okay, I wonder how the sound sounds on the stream. Skip that shit. As I said, I've played the game. Basically, it is an auto battler. That shit. Poise. Done. Bleed. Am I even fighting it? Dispel. Ooh, a chainsaw. Dread. Target enemy character in the radius. Kill 100. Sounds pretty good because they'll be pretty close. Greg, how's it going? Max mana spell radius. I think we get the chainsaw. I don't know why. I should probably rub one out. That alone, I was like. Who am I? It's like. So we can just like grab shit and not actually have to fight people. Might as well do turtle shell. That sounds like armor, and we're trying to get this dude to tank shit. This dude. How do I probably just drag it? That we do. One of these days I'll have to fight something. Can I skip? Oh, I can get another character. I mean, I don't. If we're just gonna freely level up, Jacob, how's it going? If we can just freely level up, why not? I wonder if they have synergy. Like, should I get? It looks like they do. All right, so I should definitely get people that like work together. I haven't had to fight one fucking person yet. Probably should fight as many people as possible. Can I do this? I can. Oh, Lake. How's it going? Seems that I can do that. Here. Good to know that TikTok shadow banned me. I think they're okay with what I said. Good to know. Assuming this is gonna work just like whatever the fuck that was called. What do we have here? Experience. Do I just hand it to somebody? I mean, if we're getting experience, might as well fight them. And hopefully the bosses put you here and then you here. It'll be good to go. I feel like we're just lucky that the first 3 places I went to gave me something. Hermie, going. Chris, how's it going as well? You know what I like about auto battlers? I don't have to focus. I'm so surprised at the first game we played, Survivor's like, that I did so well. Considering you had to play 2 people at the same time, and I was talking. I might be a streamer just yet. We are evolving in life, not this game. Do this. Oh, can I do it now? Should I give him? What does it give him if he levels up? Does it say? If I hover, does it say anything? I don't know what happens if we give this to him. Poise. Keep thinking it's saying poison. Proof. Rulu, how's it going? Not enough. How many fucking stacks do I need? Oh shit, we have an ability. I actually have to hit the button. The fuck? That's how the bleed works? You need to tell me this whole time I've been handicapping myself. All right, so you need 3 in order to get XP, guy. Probably, oh fuck it, dude. I was like, I should have probably read like what that even did. A can of whoop ass, welcome back. I like people that have names that are easy to remember.
Buyer's return.
I went on you know what, I went on a hike today. Iron Thunder, how's it going? Hopefully I still have this up. I saw this street sign today. I was just walking past it. And I had to take a double glance because it says all war. So I looked at it and I was like, that's weird. So I took a double glance and I was like, maybe my PTSD is like coming into a effect. And then I was like, what does it usually say? And I was like, all way. I was like, I wonder if I already noticed that because I was walking past. Just change them all to all war. I have a trail near my house. It's awesome. Guess what? Like, you're in Portland. Even though I live in the city, maybe a mile up from where I live is Forest Park, and the place is huge. There's all kinds of hiking trails that you can take. I've pretty much taken all the ones that are near me. But it's usually like, I think it's usually around like 7.5 miles is usually when I hike. And it's like, it's good because it's mountainy, so you like go uphill as well. Can't remember the elevation. Oh wait, maybe I can show this. I was about to show a trail that I take. Hello, how's it going? But I was like, then that will show where I live. However, I remembered that it's where I used to live. So I can show it. How do I look at my own shit? I can show you the trail. Is this right? I have to make sure it's not going. Oh, don't tell me we got bike rides in here. That's going to my house. However, when you get to the top, here's the view. Can I show? Yeah. When you get to the top, you can oversee the city. Even though I can't see you too well. Charlie Brown, how's it going? Mail, how's it going as well? All right, hang on. Let me find one that actually shows the route, but it doesn't take me to my house. Oh shit, that was forever ago. Is this it? So it's about 7.3 elevations, about 1,000. But usually this is one of the routes I take. This does not take me to my current location that I am at. Chris, how's it going? That only takes me to where I used to live. All right, we try again. Did I take my meds? Yes, we did. We are all good. My foot hurts a little bit from all the hiking, but it is what it is. I used to, when I go hiking, I would like carry like at least 70 pounds in my, not a rucksack, not in the military anymore. My back, not even a backpack. Prime time, how's it going? My hiking backpack. It's got a name. That isn't it. But since I hurt my ankle like 2 weeks ago, I had to take like a bunch out. I think there's like 20 in there, maybe 15 at the moment altogether. But the good news was I was able to do my hike without having to take a break. When I hold 70 pounds, I have to take, I think I take like 1, 2, 3, at least 3 breaks. Because that shit is heavy. Always reminds me of the Ronnie Coleman. Everybody want to be a bodybuilder. Nobody want to lift that heavy ass weight. That's how I feel when I'm like walking with it. I repeat that shit to myself just to give me some motivation. Josh, how's it going? Maybe we can, let's do this. Because we want people to be near us, because if they're standing next to us, I think. Alright, I don't want this piece of shit. I didn't realize he was ranged. It reminds me of
What
like,
is this?
good question. At least we're not playing the card game. I mean, since it's an auto battler. Underboard. There was a game I just played. What was it called? Not even close. What the fuck? Fuck was that game? It was called this. Fuck. Anyways, I played this game that is a survivor-like. I actually like survivor-like, so I will put more into it. But anyways, in this survivor-like though, you control 2 people and they shoot at each other, and so obviously you need the people, like the enemy, to be in between you, but you also have to control both at the same time. I had fun. I like it. Somehow I ended up beating it. I was barely even paying attention. Maybe that's the trick. Just don't focus so much.
My brain would collapse.
That's why I like when I went into at first when I loaded it up, I didn't realize Jon Snow is back. You know somebody else? Were you here when someone called me Walmart Theon Greyjoy? Probably were not. But outside of that, 2 days ago, another fucking person called me Theon. Yeah, they said I was the Walmart version of Theon Greyjoy. I didn't know. I mean, considering they said Walmart, obviously they meant something negative about it. But I was like, all right, that's a first. I was like, people usually say you look like Theon Greyjoy. No disrespect. But I was saying that a still image, right, of Theon, I didn't really see it myself. I went back to watch Game of Thrones again. When he's walking around, I'm like, I see it. 100%. I see it. I never take it disrespectfully anyways. The only time I took it disrespectfully is when someone said Walmart. I was like, what the fuck? But who knows? Maybe to them, that's like a... They're not dissing me. Maybe it's a compliment. I don't need... I mean, synergy-wise, you know... I lied. But then there's the other one. I can't remember.
Well, now I would do if someone branded me as Walmart merch.
I know, right? You're at least a Costco Theo. Now we're moving up in the
You're
world.
at least a Costco Theon.
Flatter me. Hopefully I'm not the one on the end of the aisle, the discount. Then we're back. We might be below Walmart. But what was that going on? I was gonna say, but I can't remember the dude's name. Some WWE wrestler. However, Theon Greyjoy is way above
J.
that.
Max Theon.
I think we're going up. I would say, I don't know where you rank Costco, but aren't they owned by Walmart? So probably a step above Walmart. I remember when I was a little kid and I go to Costco, I always used to be pumped because they give out free food. Now when I go to Costco, I'm like a different kind of pump. Louis versus Theon. I wish I knew the name of the person that they keep trying to say. Kodinsky? How's it going? I am. For some reason, I got hooked on Walmart is Sam's Club.
Walmart is Sam's Club.
Who the fuck? Costco then. That makes sense. I knew it was one of those bastards. Maybe I went to Sam's Clubs. They look the same.
Costco is 23% higher priced.
Is that just random knowledge that you keep to the side? Fuck! I wanted it to tell me what it did. I didn't mean to pick it. +2 energy on combat started. If anything, like I say, auto battlers are easy to pay attention. But I didn't. Yeah, I did. That's a lie. Mythical kitchen. But so does that mean when I buy nothing but discounted items, it's actually the same amount as
From Mythical Kitchen Law.
Hey, Jon Snow, have you, or Can of Whoop Ass, have you ever tried an Impossible Burger? Actually, let's try to kill this guy first. That dude looks like he... Do this. That way we can use our chainsaw. Fuck. I didn't mean to use it at that point. I think it does the radius thing. I had to wait until he got closer. Here we are. It is what it is.
Currently searching for nails and days found in boxes. My family works at BK.
At Burger King? Is that what you're saying? I don't know. I haven't had Burger King in forever. But there's a part of me that like feels like I would like Burger King. I think Wendy's maybe like fast food wise. I think Wendy's. Well, Popeye's chicken. I love fucking fried chicken. But outside of that, well, no, it would go Popeye's chicken, Wendy's, and probably Burger King. However, I can't say that 100% because I haven't had Burger King yet. I wonder if Burger King commercials still have like the Burger King guy in it. That dude was a pimp. I get free stuff all the time. Fries and nuggets. Dude, so the funny thing is I worked at a place called, hang on, let me actually take some poison. W. Well, who the hell gets this ability? Anyways, I used to work at a place called, I worked at KFC, and then I worked at another place called Bojangles, which are both fried chicken places. When I worked at Bojangles, I used to bring home chicken all the time because I fucking love fried chicken. And then one day they were all like, hey, you can't take shit home anymore. You have to throw it away. And the next day, I quit. I said, fuck that. Most of the reason I even work here is for chicken.
I've heard of them. It's one of the good chicken places.
I like it. It's a lot good. I'm trying to think of where I would rank it against Popeye's chicken. Popeye, I always get their chicken sandwich, and I mean, there's a little too much fucking spices. So there's that. Vlad, how's it going? I'm definitely a Popeye's chicken person over a Chick-fil-A person. I do know Caitlin loved Chick-fil-A. However, since they changed their like recipe or whatever, she's not about
Lippman,
it.
how are you, boss?
I am doing perfect. We're talking about fast food restaurants that we enjoy the most. I'm more of a Popeye's chicken. We go Wendy's, and then I think it would be BK, but I haven't had it in forever. All the game got interested, decided to lurk around. Nice. I like the fact that people are like, they're like watching this game, but the game before this, there was barely anybody watching. That game was, on me, it was pretty sick. It was a survivor's like where you control two people at the same time. It is a mind fuck. Tucker, how's it going? So like I said, auto battlers are easy to like stream because you really don't have to do jack shit. Oh shit, we gotta upgrade something. I guess I should probably do damage wise. Probably should put you. Who the fuck is using chainsaw? I thought it was one of the not a quarterback, dude. Defensive line, I would say at best. We're good. However, football has become a problem. I already had a problem streaming on the weekends, and now that it's playing, I have a bigger problem. Maybe one day I'll actually stream, like I say I'm going to. At least I did Sundays. Now that football's on Sunday, we might be fucked all around. How's it going, I was gonna say packing. However, the one rant I was going on is that I played Escape the Backrooms this weekend with some friends. I am now like balls deep backroom territory. I didn't realize this shit was around like back in 2019. I've been watching like YouTube videos and shit. I really enjoy like there's abandoned buildings across the street of where I live. There's something about abandoned buildings that I want to go in and just look around. It piques my interest. So obviously Backrooms piques my interest. Get that pumping on both. So then I realized that there's this dude called Kane who makes these really cool like animated videos about the back rooms. High quality. Oh, I can level some up again. High quality. I really enjoy those. 30% crush on hit. Max health. Kill power while focused. What does that mean? Characters that aren't wounded aren't wounded. Can I give this to her? I obviously want to do that for more damage. What does this give me anyways? Attack damage while flanking. Okay. Can I give this to you? Probably because you're level 2. Good enough. So far, this game seems... But it is the first level. Fuji. Ole, welcome back. Rip Ziggy. I was gonna say. I don't even remember what I was gonna say. Rizzy. All right. Back to the moment at hand. Probably go up here. Even though I'm supposed to be flanking. Fuck do I care? Oh, valid target. What happens if I undo it? Fuck. I guess because I'm not... One of my units has got to be close enough. But I was equally going to say when I went on a hike that it is homeless people, but that was a lie. I didn't see... I think the way to word it is I didn't see any crazy... Which is a first and forever. I guess there... I mean, it was like peak... It was like 1 o'clock-ish. Like peak sun time. They probably don't want to be out there. Plus, they probably already came off their morning high, so they're probably sleeping. Considering, I don't know if you know anything about homeless people, they don't sleep at night. Due to the fact that they would get like mugged and beaten up, so they gotta like head on a swivel. So they always sleep during the daytime. Unfortunately, they love sleeping in parks where the sun's on them and people can see. Paga, how's it going? So it's hard to there's at least a park near me that's right by a school, so they don't let the homeless people sleep there, thankfully. So you can always go there and get some sun. Chill. They're not gonna let me fight anymore? Can you only go to a certain amount of places? I did not know. But the other two are just fights, I guess. Chairs, right? I feel like I started to make up a song. How do you... I think flanking's probably the worst decision I can... Jaden, how's it going? Just let it be.
What game?
I just fucking looked this up for someone. Sangara? I think because I showed it. Considering it's an auto battler, I don't even have to. Underboard. I'm telling you, dude. It's almost like I made the game before this because I keep giving it a shout out, even though I didn't. I can't even remember the fucking name, let alone. But there's a Survivor-like game that I just got done playing. It was fucking awesome. Instead of playing one person, you play 2 people. It's a mind fuck, and I played it. Attack resistant. Not bad. I mean, my people really are not dying, so shouldn't I just keep upping my pick? What is this? Levels a character to 3. Done deal. Thank you for the love. Dude, I'm 1, I like auto battlers. And 2, like I say, it's an easy thing to stream. Because it's doing all the work while I just sit here and don't do jack shit. What spell upgrades? Where most of the time I have to sit here and like I say, I'm 75% streamer, 25% gamer. So I only have 25% of my brain actually trying to like figure out what the fuck's going on. That's why I'm like intrigued on how I ever beat that Survivor's League. Because I really wasn't paying attention. I hate it when like they say things and I'm like, I don't really know. Like preparation, what the hell does that even do? I don't know. Anyways, I do like electricity though. We'll take that. Oh, does that add to this? It doesn't look like it. The one reason I took it. Whatever. I mean, so far nobody on my team's even come close to dying. Death? I mean, I guess that is true. I was gonna say meth. Been living in Portland too long. Only thinking about the druggies. But I am surprised. Thanks for the love once again. I am surprised because the hike that I take up to Forest Park, like when I showed that sign that said war on it, right past that is the bridge. They used to infest that whole area. But recently they put up a no camping ban inside the town or inside the city, so now they are allowed to like clean them up. If I clean them up, push them out of the city. Jerry, how's it going? However, the place I used to live was on like the main tourist street. The last time I went there, which was like probably 6 months ago, that place is a shithole. There's just a bunch of homeless people up and down the street starting like fires just out in the open on the sidewalk. 25% energy cost. False. What the hell does that mean? Gift. Here we go. Oh yeah, it was already telling me. Recover energy. Okay. It's dead. How much shit can we add to somebody? We don't want flanking. Can I add this to you? Usually 3 is like the max, yeah. Fuck me. I put this on you. Need another player. I mean, you're already tanky, so Beastie, how's it going? My brain always wants to say a different name first. I wanted her to say Bestie. I bet if you had Bestie, it would say Beastie. Did I go to the Apple? The blue ones are always upgrades. They are a must. We go first. There was some Rugrat. How's it going? There was some auto battler that I played. It was called like Dragon's Scale or something. Like forever ago. However, I think initially that I can't play auto battlers for long periods of time. Grant D. Until I get another person on my team, I can't use this experience shit. You look, man. Do we got anything synergizing? Heck shit. Okay, what do we do? I don't really know what the hell intensity and concentration does. Is there like a shift button? It says on the side over there, but I don't. It doesn't tell me what the other two do. I guess maybe it doesn't really. Oh. Now I know. Attack damage, kill power. The baby dude. Recover health. So it's like a tank. I like damage reduction. Okay, and then we can give her this. Boom, there we go. We got our 4th, thankfully. I was watching a video, stuttering. I was watching a video, max health, huh? Reduction from. I'll get to that story. Help our little dudes out. I was watching a video of a guy working at like a, I was gonna say a amusement park. And he was doing one of those. He was in charge of one of those drop machines. Basically, where they're in the air and then they press the button and they're like, Mari, how's it going? And the dude would pretend that the shit was broken and then hit the button, which is extremely funny. But almost, there was like a shit ton of people in the comments section saying that those people should sue him. I was like, have some fun. You can tell these people have no friends, nor do they go outside. Like, calm down a bit. Everything will be okay. The dude is just, what is this? It's not like a button. It's just like always on. The dude is just trying to make the ride more entertaining. You can tell those people would never go on that ride. You can just tell from the comment alone. Wait, we need to see if there's a counter to how many times you can move, because at one time they stopped me from. Someone died last time. Obviously not a good thing. Hope the poison. I need more poison, people. Anybody who doesn't know, poison is my favorite. If I would ever actually off someone in real life, poison would stay. Slow burn. These are random numbers. How's it going? Good enough. So I guess the point of this game is just to be lucky. What the hell is this guy doing? Lucky in the sense of things of hopefully you can get to the items and stuff and people first. Gibby, how's it going? Get to those people first. I mean, honestly, I need to do something about that guy. The first person I've ever seen who has an ability. I was gonna say that's the first time that my person has died, but that is a lie. How does this dude fucking wreck that dude's soul? I was gonna say how that dude is still alive. I'm guessing resistance is better than heal. We should have gave that heal health thing other dude. Mistakes were made. Oh well. What do we got here? Spell radius, mana regen. The passive. I mean, we have two like brutes. Or damage reduction. The other dude already has damage reduction. I was just talking about how I wanted to give that dude health. Here we are. Nox, how's it going? Do I really need a heal? In all pose applies. Oh, maybe that. Do we just keep getting people who bleed? How much health do you have? So baby seems to be a tank. I think I want another person to attack. Honestly, this person does poison. I did not know that. Say less. Okay. Should have two passives now. That's 5. 5 must be the number of how many times you can attack. So we should probably search everywhere. Killing this person first seems objective. Try to keep these people out of harm's way. Actually, if we could do this, that sounds way better. I keep thinking that they're about to get bombed. Not the case. Much better turn of events. Like, even though League's auto battler is cool, it's probably just because I have a tendency to like play different games. I can't play the same game forever. Usually 3 weeks. And well, I mean, I've been playing ARAM League for ever. So there is, I guess, always an exception to the rule. I should put you down here and back here. Go for it. That's not good. Guess I should put it up here. I was hoping they would attack before they. Oh, they are. Okay, cool. Like, hopefully, I was hoping they would attack the tank before they attacked anybody else. That is the case. Thankfully. Also, everything I ever play on my stream usually can be played for free, or it's something I bought that is under $5. I try to be as possible. This one is a demo. I count that. I count that under the free mode. Especially some demos where they just let you like play the shit forever. Why does this guy got like a thing on him? I think we get a baby. I think we got enough attack stuff going on. Should probably be like trying to put those together. Wait, why wouldn't this be at the top? You think they would be in order from... Why are they not orange? Like they would be in order? Descending? User random numbers? There is always random numbers. I never know. Besides 9666. Considering they have my most lucky of... I really want to try blank. Get in there. Actually, you're double target. I feel like as long as we kill the person who has the highest level, it's gotta be the play, right? I wonder if this game has any persistent stuff upgrading. There's nothing I love more than to persistently upgrade. I was playing V Rising this weekend because it was free. Attire, how's it going? Because it was free. There's a lot of things that they've done in there when it comes to like crafting wise that are really cool. However, I don't know why some of these crafting games decide to give it to the baby. Why some of the... Oh, I should have leveled them up. Actually, I probably should have given it to you, but... I don't know why some of these crafting games don't let you do shit, like, unless you put it in your person. I don't know why they don't let you just do it in the box. That should be, like, standard. I'm trying to think of Valheim. I can't remember the game that did let you do it. Okie dokie. Go down this way. However,
Definitely.
However, I will say that even though that when those people try to get me to play that playtest, I think because I was enjoying V Rising, I probably wouldn't have played it either way. I think it was only open for 3 hours, and it was like 6 p.m. is when it started my time. I'm like, come on. Come on. I think I'm gonna do that. But I like the fact that when you open the box, they show you like, how's it going? They show you like the items that you have, and it highlights it if it's in the box. I like that. First time I've seen that, that's cool. I was a fan. Considering I like shit to be in order. Also want automatic chest input. Like if you walk into your base, it just like throws the shit in there. I mean, that is less work.
I also want automatic chest input.
I only got one more fight. That means the boss must be down there. That would be dope.
Yes.
That way you're actually doing the shit that's fun. Okay. But I do feel like in that game, they don't let you make the gear that you're going to need to like solo shit. Unless you're just going to keep dying over and over again until you get it. I don't know if in that game, they buff enemies based off how many people are fighting it. Once you got off, and we're fighting that person in the crypt and kept dying. Eventually, someone asked for help, and then like 6 other people showed up. Beat that bitch's ass in there. Gotta cry for help. Or if they have somebody where you actually have to team up with somebody, probably don't make it every fucking person. 2 barriers on skill. I'm trying to go tanky here. Can I give it to... And...
Game not having a leveling system is an automatic no recommend.
Have I seen that the whole time? Okay. It's just one of those things that if you get your ass beat in that game, you're just like, I just have to like keep getting my ass beat until I win, because then I can't get anything. It won't let me. What's a good place for you to be? I like having you down. Oh shit, I forgot that we're facing the boss. They got this. Probably should have killed like ads before going against the boss, but here we are. Oh shit, I can do my abilities more. I thought you could only use them one time. I guess I should have surrounded them better. Pick up the phone! What's up? What's up, Rudy? So honored to be. Oh, I didn't mean to. I didn't fucking. What the fuck, dude? I hit that at the wrong time.
Locking everything behind bosses sucks.
I thought I had to hit space to go to the start, and I hit it exactly when they threw it up, so I fucked up. I've been balls deep there, Ruthie, and looking at backrooms lore. After I watched that one video, I then found this dude named Kane who makes like, I guess he was the dude who started like the terror part of it. It used to just be a walking sim where you'd go into like random rooms, and he added the terror aspect. Been watching that dude. I guess.
Rocky, for a second, yesterday I thought you were a 58-year-old white guy.
Are you dreaming about him? Imagine he was. Alberto, how's it going? Imagine if he was 58 and he was hanging out with me when I was like in high school. Ruthie, you're so cool. Playing football as a high schooler. Now that shit would be something. It'd be funny to watch. I don't think I can win this. I didn't know that. What is the dude's name? All I know is that he tried to shoot Trump. Outside of that, I don't know shit. Couldn't imagine that game without.
Similar name as the shooter yesterday.
That's fun though. I couldn't imagine that game without the scary aspect.
Up here.
Ryan Roof.
I've always. Is that true? Ruthie, you got something to tell us? I've always been fascinated with abandoned buildings, like going in there and looking around. But I think I would like the walking sim part, but I can only do it like once, and then I'm done.
Yeah, but I'm the ear.
Set up somebody else.
You ain't kidding.
LOL.
I guess we can try that. I think it's closer. We gotta remember to use our abilities. Why can't this chick hit somebody? I think if we take out ads, we'll be in better shape. How did it go from me being able to beat people to like getting mad? So the boss is more of a like a, I don't even know if I would say DPS shit. See, oh, I don't have mana. That's what mana is for. I didn't win?
I was watching the news and got nervous. They looking for me.
You're like, oh shit, they fucked up my name in reverse. Go down the list like Terminator, looking for every John Connor that they're looking for. Ryan Ruth. Or reverse. I went past this. I went on a hike today, Ruthie. Melting Sloth. I say welcome back because I definitely feel like I've seen. Oh shit, I'm not using it. What can I select? Went on a hike today and went past the stop sign, and at the bottom of it, it said all war. When I was walking past, I had a double look because I thought maybe like PTSD kicked in. And that's the reason why I saw that. Turns out no. I'm gonna replace the Y with an R. I was like, alright, make sure I'm not tripping. All because I didn't have, well, we still got like a tank. I don't have any mana though. So do they just like let you do this shit for as long as you want? Like you can have as many tries to beat the boss. I don't see any lives. Charge. A melee. Attack speed.
Yeah, but isn't it like war versus the homeless there?
I always just assume anytime something's fucked up, it's the homeless people who did it. So, possibility. I mean, like I said, dude, I was riding my bike early in the morning, like at 4:30 one time. All I would hear is like screams going on. I passed like streets and people screaming for help. It's a war out there. Definitely. Put you here. I don't know, putting you there make it better. Everyone leveled. Maybe. So used to track saying something and I just assume heck that's it. Alright. I do have to go though. That was a fun game. I enjoyed. I like how I have these other games on the list. Yeah, I never play them. Like I have them on there, like I'm gonna play this, but then I don't. Stop. Even though I wanted to play that one, but like these ones, I've had them on there for a while. Maybe I just have them there for like a backup. Like when I said there was a drought, I had these on there. I could have played them. I just. All right. As always, I can finally take a fucking shower. I was going to take a break when I did my hike near the end so I could like.
Do not play, I'm gonna play.
Do not play, I'm going to play. I think my own words are confused. When I went on my hike at the end, I was going to take like a break. My body's abuse. Oh, dude, no joke. I thought I said it.
It's a meme. Sorry.
No joke. I was launching. I was going to bed. I put something on.
Is that what it sounds like there?
I put something at nighttime. I put something on my iPad while I was sleeping, and it was a video game. And I just so happened to hit play, but forgot somehow because I think I was talking to somebody. Then why I hit it, so I didn't realize I hit it. And I started hearing a noise that was similar to that. Like it was like one of those sounds you'd hear in Fallout when a nuke's coming. And all of a sudden I was like looking around. I was like, what the fuck? And then like I took my headphone thing out and I was like, oh, okay, that's hit play. They're about to nuke all these homeless people off the planet. That's how they're going to fix the homeless problem. Since they ship them all out here to Portland, they're like, we could just nuke it. No one gives a fuck about Portland. Get rid of it. Homeless gone. They probably nuke California first, but.
The purge is coming.
The purge might be pretty cool. Here in Portland. I wonder if being on the second floor, probably still get up here. People on the first floor would be fucked when it homeless people. Homeless people are usually tripping out though. They probably would forget purge day. However, if you were going out to shoot homeless people, I probably shouldn't be saying
you're going out.
I would go out for homeless people, but then that opens you up for everybody else. So maybe like it's like purge day for the less fortunate. You don't fit into the homeless category, you're fine. But like I said, if you go out there and start messing around with homeless people during purge, then you yourself are now an open target for anybody. So that does mean though you could knock, like I could knock on my neighbor's door, and then if he answered it during purge hours, I could just. Obviously, that's how that works. I do gotta go. I was like,
Just don't dress homeless that day.
I was like, or you could team up with somebody, but then I feel like it'd be like teaming up with somebody in Tarkov. You just like, is this a good idea? Did this person want to kill me all along? Because now they'll have a shot. And then I'll just end up shooting them. Get it super clean.
For sure, get that extra shower in.
That way you smell nice. They can smell you, and they're like, he doesn't smell like shit. I'm surprised that it's funny that Andy's only been here once, and he got fucked with by homeless people, but I've never actually been fucked with by homeless people. I've had homeless people shout at me, but no one's ever actually tried to like physically harm me. But homeless people be shouting at everybody. How they be. You were here for the rail car. I don't think that was. It was. Dude, when I went hiking.
They can smell bitch.
What the hell? What the hell? Obviously that was Ruthie, but it didn't come up on the feed. LOL, how's it going, by the way? When I went on my hike, I went where the bridge was. And every time I go there, it just makes me laugh. When you're like, you know where you're going? I'm like, of course I do. And then we come across that bridge, and I'm like, I've never seen this here ever. And it just turned out that between the last time I went hiking there and then when I went hiking there with you, they built a bridge. That didn't instill confidence. That's for damn sure. All right. I'll be out here. Chatters, lurkers, anyone and everyone in between. Really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was like, well, shit. And then there was that Chinese dude who I think was on the other side.
I was like, well, shit, redone.
He was on the other side coming our way, and he was lost. He's looking all over the place. He's probably also like, where the fuck this bridge come from?
And those Asians look clueless too.
He was looking around. Anyways, thank you, Ruthie, Trek. Thank Ara. I tried. Vlad, John Snow, I can't whoop ass. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Chris, Primetime, Josh, Mail, Kalof, Iron Thunder.
Good night.
Sounds almost like a
yes, sir.
Trulu? Something of that nature. Chris, Hermie, Ole,
peace out,
Jacob,
Brother.
Greg. Thank you all. I am out of here. How come it doesn't always say what you're saying? Or maybe it's just so delayed that I don't recognize. Anyways, I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully.